What's going on, man? It's your big bro Trend, man. You tuning in again to another exclusive video. If you decided to click this video, I really want you to hear me out on what I'm about to tell you, okay? I don't know. I think maybe this is something that you've been going through. Maybe you've been thinking about this in your own time and you just don't have nobody to discuss it with because it's a touchy topic. And if you was to tell somebody like what you're thinking about this topic, you'll come off wrong. You know, people will look at you like you crazy or something because, you know, the world that we live in would never say this, okay? Most people will not vouch for you if you told them you're not meant to be in a relationship, okay? And not only that, but a lot of people will turn you down if you told them that you are not meant to be in a relationship, okay? So I'm about to touch on that topic right here in this video. Just do me a favor, make sure you comment below and leave a comment, man. We love to read comments over here on my channel. And if you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share this video and piss a few people off for me, okay? Anyway, so let's get down into this topic, man. First of all, what I'm about to say, it is not normal, okay? The world does not like to hear what I'm about to say, all right? As a matter of fact, it sounds very toxic and it sounds selfish, but it's not though. It's not. Like, I'm pretty sure you've always thought to yourself, if you single or if you independent, you know, you might be alone right now listening to me. I'm pretty sure it crossed your mind like, is there something wrong with me? Like, do I have a problem with getting along with this girl or girls? Like, am I just a player? Or if you like was a girl, you probably thought like, am I a 304? Like, am I just a freakazoid or something? Like, why is it that I can't get in a relationship with nobody? And you probably think to yourself, you know for a fact you relationship material. I mean, you loving, you caring, you would do for the person the same things they'll do for you. You will go out your way to help the person. As a matter of fact, you probably done did it to people in your past who you used to be in a relationship with, but it's like when you did it for them, they took everything that you did for them for granted. And now they ain't nowhere to be found. And you lost out on a lot of relationships and it never went your way for some strange reason. Even though you tried and you gave it your all, it seemed like it just happened because you wasn't meant to be in that relationship with that person, you know? And I'm pretty sure you think back on your exes and you'd be like, you can't even really think of the reason why that y'all split up. You can't even really come to a real understanding of why it really happened because it was always some petty stuff like that you and that person. It was always some nonsense. And here you are today, you don't even have that person around and that person might be married or something at this point. You know, that person might be, they probably got another kid by this guy or this woman right here. And it seemed like they live in a family life and stuff like that. And here you are still single, still alone. And it appears as though you just not ready for a relationship. That's what it appears like. You know what I mean? And you get a bad rep for it. I mean, it feels like, I mean, you probably don't get a bad rep for it, but it feels like you doing something that's not right when it comes down to situations and relationships with other people. Well, listen, this is my solution. This is what I've come to realize. And I've thought about this long and hard. I mean, I've personally been single for years, man. Probably like I think somewhere around 8 or 9 years I've been single. And I've had no serious relationships with nobody. And I've went through them phases too where it was like, dang, I'm craving to be back with somebody, but it never works out. It never ever works out because I'm gonna tell you why in this video. It's the same thing you probably go through. But yeah, man, I just personally believe that some people can do relationships. You know, I've ran into several guys. I've talked to several guys, and when I've had a conversation with them about their wives or about their girlfriend, like I just get a different energy coming from guys that got women. You know what I mean? It's like they can do it. Like they can really do it. Like they can be there for their lady. You know what I mean? They are very much so more in touch with their feminine side than I am. You know what I mean? Or not being in touch with their feminine side like it's a big deal or something like that, because a man's still gonna be a man at the end of the day. But I'm like, they got that thing that a woman really could work with. Like, a lot of men can tolerate women. You know what I mean? Believe it or not. Like, I really do talk to guys like that. Like, a lot of men can tolerate women. Even if the relationship is not a good relationship, or she's not doing the right thing or something, some men will literally fight for their woman, even though she has the problem. She's the toxic one. Believe it or not. Vice versa. I know a woman that sent me, well, she commented on one of my videos that I made the other day about, what did I make that video about the other day? I forgot. I've got so many videos. But anyway, I read her comment because it stood out like a sore thumb, bro. She said she was there for her boyfriend before he went to jail, got incarcerated, and while he was in jail the whole time, or prison the whole time, she was still there. And then she said when he got out, he still betrayed her and messed with some other woman or something. And she still was there for him, right? Even after that. And then he went back to jail or something like that. And she was like, that's when I gave up. And he got mad at her. And so did her family, like, turn on her because she gave up on the relationship that they had, or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, dang. So she probably not meant to be in a relationship. And I think she appeared to be, like, when I looked at her picture, she appeared to be like in her mid-40s, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, the point I'm making is, it's like, I personally believe that God intends for some people to not be in a relationship and some people to be in relationships. Okay? No matter even if you got kids. You can have kids by somebody or whatever. Still, even they can't make you be in a relationship. Even kids can't make you be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I really believe that God intends for some people not to be in relationships and some people to be in relationships. I mean, look at the story in the Bible. Look at the mother of Jesus. She never was in no relationship and she had Jesus, right? Okay, she had no man. There was no account that she had a man in the Bible. She just miraculously had a baby in her stomach named Jesus. Jesus himself didn't even have a girlfriend at all, period. Samson, I don't think, didn't have no girlfriend. And these are all prominent characters, like superstar characters in the Bible that God really favored and God really loved. Okay? But on the other hand, there were people in the Bible who had wives, like Lot. He had a wife. His name was her name was Sarah, I think. I'm not a big Bible scholar, y'all, but you get the point, right? So some people can live happily ever after. Like, some people can have a cheerful marriage and get a nice house and have babies. And as a woman, you be looking at her like, hey, her husband on point. He loved the kids. He positive. He smiled all the time. He take care of her when in her sick days and her dark days. Damn, that dude is on point. But listen, the thing about it is that dude is intended to be in a relationship. His purpose is to be in a relationship. See, God don't have everybody's purpose lined up like that. Some people God make to be focused on this way, going this path, and this path, and this path, and this path. And sometimes you might not get what you think you need on that path. You feel me? Like, I've been in several relationships in my life. You know, not like really serious ones, but you know what I'm saying? I've been with little here and there, little ones and twos on the side, if you know what I mean, scratching the DJ, scratching, I was scratching some shit up, okay? And I'm a good dude. I'm not a bad person. You know what I mean? I don't have a criminal record or nothing. I pay my taxes. I pay my bills. I'm a good dude. Only thing I do is make videos all day, every day. So what could a woman not want from me? Other than just getting aggravated that I make freaking videos all the time in the freaking office. Okay, take me for an example. Okay, and compare me to you. We probably just alike. Except we got different jobs, we got different purpose and paths in life, but we practically the same people. We got good hearts, we got good energy, and we want the best thing for ourselves, our family, everybody else. Okay, not a negative bone in our body, right? Why we don't got no relationship then? Why you not in a relationship? To this point in your life, really truly ask yourself, think about it, what I'm saying right now. Why are you not in a relationship? So, I'm right. Because you probably not meant to be in one, dude. You probably not meant to be in one, sis. You probably not meant to be. Your life might be so monumental that your purpose or whatever you are sent here to do is way bigger than a relationship. You probably don't have time to get in a relationship because your vision is just that big, man. You see what I'm saying? And if you dreaming big, if you got a big vision, if you're trying to do something in the world that has never been done, or if you're doing something now that requires all your time, all your mind, all your energy, all your focus, how could you possibly be in a relationship with another person? Because they're going to need half of that focus. You can't do it. It's not meant to be. That's why I'm saying, that's why they say you got to be careful for what you wish for, because you will get it. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get into a relationship. You can, but anytime you want something, you got to give something up, period. So if you some type of painter, if you some type of marketer, if you make videos like me, you might make music or whatever the case may be. If you do that and you decide you want to be with somebody to nurture you or for you to nurture them and stuff like that, you got to give some of your stuff up in order to be focused on them too. If not, they going to run away from your ass too, because people like attention, man. Men like attention from girls, believe it or not, ladies. Okay? I don't know why y'all be sitting over there trying to hold the attention card like y'all only ones need attention. Men need attention too. If you don't text him, he gonna be mad low key, even though he ain't gonna show it. He gonna front. But if you use that lame ass excuse, I thought you was busy. I didn't want to be a nuance to you. If you use that lame ass generic comment excuse to him, he gonna look at you different from all the other girls that he got on the side because you ain't taking time to focus on him. Same thing with you fellas. If you don't get that girl your attention, wake up in the morning, good morning, baby. She gonna remember it. She gonna remember that day you don't send her that good morning text. Girls know all the things. They know the finest details. Girls remember everything, bro. Everything. Every compliment, every negative thing you said, they remember it. They typed it up, they wrote it down, and they took a picture. So that's why some people are not meant to be in relationships, because you're doing something right now that requires all of your attention. And the only way you're going to be able to bring it into manifestation, the only way you're going to be able to live this life that you're trying to create for yourself right now, for some of y'all, it got to be by yourself. You can't do it with nobody else, man. I'm telling you. And then not only that, you might be the type, now this is going to sound very hoish, but it's real though. It's real. And you might be the type that get real bored easily. Like you just get tired of having the same old thing over and over and over again. Like you probably the type of person that can't be around the same person every day. Some people can do it. Like I said, some people got wives and stuff. Some people got husbands, and they don't mind being around their partner every day. They partners. They together for a reason. They mesh. They bond. They got chemistry. They have to be together every day. They love it. But there are some people who get tired, like, I'm tired of seeing you today, man. I'm just so tired. I like you though. And you might be that type of person. You just get a thrill off of having a different personality around, because you know it expands your consciousness, or it turns you up. You know what I mean? And you be like, it gives you a challenge to get into another person's personality. You know what I mean? It's fun. You know what I mean? That somebody can tip you that way and flip you that way and make you think that way, and you just like different personalities. Or I can get very hoish. You just like different races. Maybe you might be like a interracial person. Maybe you want to explore this race. You want to explore this culture. And see, this ain't about being hoish or nothing like that. This is just you. If you that type of person, you just have a creative mind. You spontaneous. All right. Don't let people that make you think that you very hoish or you're just not ready. Because some people use it against you. They think you ain't ready. You still want to be in the streets. She for the streets. I know y'all heard that. She for the streets. She probably not for the streets. She probably just get bored easily. You know what I mean? She get bored easily with personalities, because she just might be a person, what's the word for it? She just might be like an extroverted person who just likes different people. You know why? Because I'm like that. I'm like that. That's why I do what I do very well on YouTube and all these other platforms, because I like people. That's what I really do. I like people, and everybody likes me. You know, this is why I have 800,000 followers on Instagram. This is why I have 80,000 on Facebook, 100,000 on TikTok, 300 on this channel, 14,000 on the other channel, 3,000 on the other channel. Because I figured out in my life, I like personalities. I'm an ENTP, by the way, but I like personalities. I like people around, but I don't like people around at the same damn time. And you might be the same way, but just not like me. Of course, we all different, but I'm just giving y'all an understanding of what I'm trying to say here, why some people are not meant to be in a relationship. Like, the thing about people that don't want to be in a relationship like yourself, you probably also don't like to give up your space either. You know what I mean? You like your space, you like your free time, you like your freedom. When people get close to you, you don't like that. When people start calling your phone every day, you don't like that. Here he go again. What she want? You don't like that. When somebody start texting your phone back to back every day, hey, do you need this? Hey, what's up? Hey, king. Hey, when girls be texting me like that, be like, hey, king, hey, king, hey, king, hey, king. I'll be like, man, I'm done. Stop. Just stop. Like, why? Am I just being rude? Am I not accepting compliments or just love? No, it's because we cherish our free time. We like to focus. Like a person that's not meant to be in a relationship, they like their privacy. They like their me time. They like their self-development. They like their self-cultivating. They want to be by themselves so they can get a massage. They want to be by themselves so they can go to the spa whenever they want, and they don't want to have nobody watch over them. They want to go get in the pool when they want. They don't want to have to report to no person. It's some people really like that. You don't like to report to nobody. You don't like to go ask nobody so you can do what you want to do. You like to just do it, don't you? That's why I'm telling you, you're not meant to be in a relationship. Some people is not meant to be in a relationship, man. And I'm telling you, the world around you will make you feel bad because you're doing you. But I tell you, that's why in my next video, I'm going to tell you how I have gotten so far without having a lot of friends in my life. Okay? I might got a lot of friends online, but in real life, you can't even see them. They invisible. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I just thought I would come and let you know that. Let me know what you think. Are you a person that's not meant to be in a relationship? If that's you, make sure you subscribe, because I got some more videos I want to come out similar to this one. Okay? Are you a person that's meant to be in a relationship? Do you got a wife? Are you married? Comment below and let me know what your situation like. Because if you trying to get out the marriage or relationship, you might be a person that's not meant to be in a relationship. But see, you probably been chasing it because everybody told you need to get married. Everybody told you need to have a man. You need a man, girl. You need a man. All them girls walking around trying to flaunt their rings like this is what life is supposed to be like. No, it ain't. She ain't even happy. You more happier than her, and she married. Anyway. It's your big bro Tram, man. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you share this video so you can piss somebody off that's in a relationship. Peace.